Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. It is going to be cold and wet for the next few days, and we are leaving our nice little forested campground here in the Sandhills and heading west to Chadron, Nebraska. I got to do a couple loads of laundry, and there's a Walmart and a Safeway there. And then I think I'm just going to spend tonight at Chadron State Park, fill up my water there, and just kind of chill before we head even further west into the Oglala grassland. We are basically making our way up to the Black Hills of South Dakota. It's going to be cold all week until like Friday, Saturday. Sunday's high for Chadron is 88. That is way too hot. So I'd like to be in the Black Hills by then. Today's Monday, so we are hitting the road, heading west, going to do some chores and go camp at a state park. And you know what I was thinking? It is going to be cold and wet, and we're going to just be kind of hunkering down in the van. Might be time to do something with the crock pot. I'm here in Gordon, Nebraska. This is the hometown of Marie Sandoz, that author I mentioned in my last video. I stopped here because I had to pee. Spare tire cover is still just how I left it. Imagine that. I managed to go about 100 miles before getting tailgated. Then right around 9 o'clock, traffic picked up. I'm almost to Chadron now, though. On the right side of the road here is the Cowboy Trail. It's rails to trails, old railroad bed. It was the Fremont Elkhorn Valley Railroad. You can actually ride a bicycle all the way from Norfolk to, it connects up in the Black Hills to the Mickelson Trail. I would have loved to have done that someday, but it's a long one for sure. It would take probably a month. I'm here at the Spin and Go laundromat in Chadron. They used to have a Safeway here, but as I was driving by, I saw that it's closed down. But there is a Walmart. That is my next stop. I've gone like 130, 140 miles today, and spare tire covers Doing good for some weird reason. I've had a strong headwind the whole time too, burning a lot of gas. Alright, I pulled this pound of ground turkey out of my freezer. And I think I'm going to make turkey chili tonight in the crock pot. That sounds pretty good. Basically my same recipe, but instead of ground beef, I'll use turkey. Jeez, you could dry your whole house in this thing. Alright, laundry's done. We're heading to Walmart. This is $200 and it was a bit of a struggle. Shit for selection here. This is like a smaller Walmart. All the produce was bad, close dated, rotten. Theodore just dropped a frickin' nuclear bomb in the litter box, like soon as I came in the van to unload groceries. I am dying in here. I'm heading to Chadron State Park. It's down the street. I don't want to drive anymore today. It's wet. The weather sucks. I want to go to a campground with hookups and a paved surface. This is Chadron State Park. I did a drive-through video of this like a really long time ago, and it actually ended up being like my highest performing video like at that time. But I'll show it more to you tomorrow on the way out. It's cold and wet. We're just gonna get settled here. Alright, home sweet home. I'm gonna get plugged in and then make some chili. It's power only, but there is water. I can fill my tank before I leave here. And I got a site that's right by the bathhouse. I'm gonna see if the showers aren't too gross. I'll go take one. If not, I'll just take one in the van. Well, the turkey's still pretty frozen. I probably should have pulled that out a lot sooner. But what I'm gonna do is fry up some bacon and then fry up some onion in the bacon fat. And in the meantime, I can kind of chop up the peppers and add the rest of the ingredients. It's going to be a very spicy one. We've got hot Hatch green chilies that I bought a long time ago. Hot chili beans. I'm going to do maybe half of that. And then I have fire roasted diced with green chili, and then hot diced with green chili and habanero puree. And of course, Williams chili seasoning. It's the only brand I like. Tried them all. Theodore has not been in the mood for travel today. He's had a... Poor little dude's had a bad day today. But we're here now. We're just going to relax, hunker down. It's a rainy day. cold. My back hurts. It's okay. We got our laundry done. We got our shopping done for the most part. And we're about to have chili. We got power. Starlink. I can get caught up on my work. And I'm very much excited for the places we're going next. We're almost to South Dakota. We are doing the Black Hills this summer. I'm going to be touring some caves. I hope you guys like cave tours. Alright, so while the bacon is frying, we're going to fill the crock pot. Save this for the bacon grease. Yeah. This is definitely overkill by adding these hatch green chilies. I was saving them for like if I was going to make some sort of taco dinner, which was on my grocery list to buy taco fixins, but at Walmart kind of stressed me out, to be honest. I could not find anything I needed in there. My next Walmart, at least on my route, is Spearfish, South Dakota, way up on I-90. So what I do is I simmer the onion in the bacon grease. And since it's ground turkey, I'm assuming it's kind of a lean meat, so I might do the same with that. When I do it with ground beef, I drain the bacon fat out and just cook the beef in its own fat with usually salt and pepper. Might actually be too much onion for this. Oh well. I mean, there's never too much onion, but this is a lot. I decided that was way too much onion, so I put some in a bag for future use. Bacon's done. I'm gonna grab a spoon with holes.
An old man like me who hardly has strength as it is. Me, to whom you owe your very life.
Oh, don't be silly.
Smells good. Alright, onions are done. Typically I'd lay these out on a bed of paper towels and really dry them out, but that's when I had a whole kitchen. Alright. It's like, I don't know, 60% thawed. It's good enough. Ew, gross. Yeah, I've never done this with turkey before. I'm sure it'll be pretty good though. I don't know if I should wash that towel or just toss it, you know. Alright, I got the turkey sickle melted. I'm just going to hit it with some black pepper. Lots of it. It's like way more liquidy than I imagined. And the tiniest little bit of Himalayan pink salt. And then we'll just do a dinky little bit of garlic powder. That should do it. We already got chili seasoning packet in here, so. Alright. Spoon with holes. Cutie Butts is very interested in this turkey. Cats love turkey. we just mix it all up. Kind of the perfect amount for this crock pot. Okay. Drain my turkey juice so I can wash this kettle. And we'll grab my crock pot. I realized that my crock pot is horrifically gross looking. The part that touches the food gets cleaned. It's well seasoned, you know. And we'll put it on high because it's already 3 o'clock. It's gonna be a late night for dinner. I'll have to put my underwear away later. Alright, let's explore this campsite here. Looks like the water fill is right there, which is good to know. I can't really get close enough to use my hose because there's a big old fifth wheel in that spot, but we'll see if there's another one. Let's go check out these restrooms. Alright, we got another water supply right there. That would probably reach. Dumpster here. Bathhouse. It's cold. I don't know if I even want to walk from the showers back to my van all wet. That would kind of suck. Oh, they're charging money for this. $1.50 for 6 minutes? Yeah, forget that. I'll just shower in my van. Kind of cool scenery here. Alright, halfway through cooking. It's been almost 2 hours. Oh yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Normally I don't use beans. I don't like beans. I don't like the texture. But, you know, I got the hot, spicy beans, so this looks really good. It smells so amazing in this van. Cutie Butts is relaxing. Theodore's relaxing. He's getting so big. He just keeps growing. It's crazy. He's like 9 months old now, but he keeps getting bigger. And lately it seems like he's been on a growth spurt. I mean, this guy, I don't know what his genetics are, but he's a big cat. I had no idea he'd get this big. Alright, it's dinner time. Here's the finished product. It's boiling hot and definitely Need to let it cool a little before I dig in, but we'll plate it up here, and yeah, that turned out really good. Ground turkey, I mean, it looks the same as doing it with ground beef. I'm sure it'll have a little bit different flavor, but it'll still taste like bacon and fire. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab a ladle. You can't live in a van without a ladle, you know. And we've got Fiesta Blend cheese from the health food store here. And sour cream. I don't even like sour cream. It's tradition, you know. Gotta give it the old white people treatment here. And the way I like to eat this is basically like chip dip. So you get you some tortillas like this. Use whatever brand you like. That's just, you know, the best thing I could find there at the old Walmart. Mix it all together and let the cheese melt into it. Kind of gives it the right viscosity that you want. The sour cream probably canceled out all the habanero and green chilies and goodness that I put in there, but and once again, I've made enough food for like 4 people, and I live alone, so one of you guys come on over to Chadron State Park here and help me eat this. I think an animal might have peed on my stool in the middle of the night, because both cats are like super interested in it, keep sniffing it. Well, good morning, everybody. Had a good night here. I'm going to drive through Chadron State Park and just show it to you. This place is pretty. It's real similar scenery to Scotts Bluff, which if you've never been there, I highly recommend it. But it's kind of like, buttes. Sort of what you would expect from eastern Wyoming. It's real pretty out here. We are beyond the sand hills now. This is panhandle, basically terrain, scenery. And this is Pine Ridge, so it's like actually a natural pine forest, not human planted. Very hilly, just beautiful landscape, really. Pine trees everywhere. I'm not really expecting anyone to be at Toadstool. Maybe some hunters. I think it's like turkey season right now. But it's supposed to be nice and chilly for the next couple nights, and then it starts really warming up this weekend. Here in Chadron, last I checked, either Saturday or Sunday's high was 88. So the plan is to be up in the Black Hills by then, at a much higher elevation. I think the Black Hills are like 6,000 to 7,000 feet in some places. Right here, we're maybe 3,000 or so. But I'm really looking forward to it. I've been through the Black Hills twice, and this time I'm going to be dispersed camping in the National Forest for free, and I'm going to do some cave tours. Last time I tried to do some cave tours at Wind Cave and Jewel Cave, I just showed up too late in the day, like 4 o'clock, and they already had sold their last cave tour tickets for the day at that point. And that was just road trip. This is just life now, and I can take my time and plan around it. So, looking forward to that. I saw that there is in Hot Springs, South Dakota, there's this little kind of spa thing. And they have massage. You can do Swedish massage or deep tissue. And then soak in a hot spring and then shower. So I think I might do that. I might splurge, because my back is pretty destroyed from the last video. The whole playing in the sand and digging holes and wrestling a floor jack around and all that. So I know from experience it's not going to just get better on its own. So I might do that. Hot Springs is real pretty. I don't really know what else to do there. I think there's an archaeological site, like mammoth. They found mammoth bones or something. I'll look into that. But the plan is Hot Springs and then Wind Cave. And then I'm heading over towards Jewel Cave, which is real pretty looking, at least from what I've seen online. Again, both places I've stopped by, I've gone to their visitor center, but I was never able to actually do a cave tour, so I'm really looking forward to it. And then from Jewel Cave, I'm heading up into kind of the western side of the Black Hills, where it's all just national forest land and you can camp for free. Might stop by Crazy Horse again, just to see how different it looks. They work on it, you know, every year it's a little bit closer to completion. And it's been over 4 years since I've been there, so I'm sure it's going to look a lot different. Be kind of neat to go there and maybe compare it to my old footage from last time I went. You can get a free blast fragment of Crazy Horse, which is cool. So I did a similar drive-through video of this place way back in, I think, 2021. And it was just recently had been burned, like there was a wildfire here. And it looked pretty bad. It was pretty beat. So it's interesting to see it now, see how much better it looks after 5 years. And it says right there, entering burned area. There's a knocked over windmill. Huh. Wow. How's that for a beautiful view? Yeah, you can really see just how much was lost in that fire. All the terrain is really exposed now. These super dramatic hills up in here. Probably more susceptible to erosion, I would imagine. Very beautiful place. This Chadron State Park was Nebraska's first state park. 1921 is when they established it. Beautiful place. That was my first time camping here. Probably my last time camping here, honestly, because there is national forest around this place and you can just disperse camp for free. But with all that rain we just had, I was not going to risk getting my van stuck 2 videos in a row. So now I'm heading to the Maverick. I'm going to get gas, diesel, and something to drink, and then we are heading to our next destination. I know it seems like I get gas a lot, but I just don't like to, I don't want to run out, you know, or get low where it stresses me out. I have a 1/4 tank right now, so yeah, we'll fill up. I am low on diesel, actually. I haven't filled my diesel since like Utah, basically. I think the last time I put diesel in it was Blanding, Utah. And it's been kind of chilly, so I've been running my new heater quite a bit. So, Studebaker wagon, and I don't know what that is, a Rambler or something. That's sweet. Ouch. I just saw a sign for a fiddle contest. Well, I don't know, folks. It stayed put. I've gone over 200 miles in this video. And, yep, it's just how I left it. I think maybe it's just ragged enough now that it lets enough wind through. We got a tear right there, see? And I don't know, but she's staying put. The only ratchet strap at that Walmart was bright orange, and I'm not doing that. If I get one, it's going to be black. Pretty muddy road coming up here. Well, this is my last stop in Nebraska. I'm only going to be touring 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 states and then 2 provinces this summer. And this is one of my favorite places in the entire world. I am in the middle of nowhere. Like, this is the definition of middle of nowhere. There's nobody else here except for there's a couple Forest Service dudes over there re-roofing the soddy. The air is super fresh. It is just... Usually when you come here, all you hear is trains and cows. Right now, all I hear is birds and crickets. The road coming up here was pretty rough. If it rains, I'm staying here. It needs to dry out before I attempt any other roads in the area. But the next stop is South Dakota. The next video I'll be making is about this place here. I've made, I don't know, 3 videos about this. Most recently this was like my second video that I made when I hit the road in my van last fall. But yeah, I'm gonna just stay put here, relax, enjoy this place, and yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe, please, if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Take care. See you later. I let Theodore drive. He did a pretty good job.